hope it's not glitching again. So anyway, let's get going. Hello everyone out there on the nice, immense, huge and Atlantic, particularly YouTube space, or not only for listening of another on College City and Silas New Year lights right above my head, and they're seen on camera angle. Yeah, they're seen like like lighting at top of my head. See, it's like glowing, going up and down, and her bigger grows again, goes down again, lights up again. It's like a New Year lights, or like decoration, or I put it on the wall on nails, or I hang it on nails. They're in my wall, and or I hand another just nail them, or particular, but I hand over those nails or in shape of New Year tree. It's not in the camera right now because as the angle of my camera video filming activity kind of thing oriented this way to depict my nicest head and my talking head. See those New Year lights go again, leading up and going down, like glowing above my head, and I'm pretty happy to see that I just set them on the right places for this this evening, because it's special evening we are having now in our Slavic world, the Christmas day. Particularly today we have on the 7th. It falls on the 7th of January. It's kind of delay in our Slavic world too. We are 2 weeks later after all the Western world celebrates Christmas. We all go after that. I don't fucking know why. Sorry, and I don't want to curse on this video shoot, and because of that shift that occurred in between calendars of the year, Catholicism and between I don't know how it's called in American, like this department of Slavic Church that is called some other way. I'm not big about those. I'm not a pundit around those grounds, so bear with all this. If I relate something in my video shoot of tonight, and probably because of lack of knowledge in that sphere. It's not my area of focus. So my area of focus is my American, and you're American probably. If I'm not mistaken here, I believe I'm not. So no any video shoot goes without water. You know that all. My regards how they go down. My New Year lights are all lit up again and going down, glowing above my head and lighting brightly whatever that I like, that azure color. See azure color and the yellow and the we don't have the only have what I have. I have yellow, I have green, and I have red. I got rid of blue one, because blue is like you're turning blue, you're in broody, and you're in a bad mood. See, I like blue shades, but I accidentally got my New Year embellishing lights, the wires that conduct the current for blue lights went kaput. They just the wire was broken some time ago that leads the electric current to the blue lights, and I haven't replenished that wire, and that's because we're lacking now the blue color lights or lighting on that embellishing New Year kind of electric spiral, whatever decoration, let's call it this way. I don't have, and I'm not sure that American English has some definition better than I said. If it does, then you're allowed to put that word down there, or that particular, that short one, it relates to that stuff that hanging on my wall. It's like a shitty preamble about nothing, as I regularly do. It's I explain why we're having the first place the celebratory instance of tonight, following this day of today, related to Christmas again. We again 2 weeks later after Western world, our Slavic world, and I've been celebrating all my early days of my first few days, and those celebratory activities fell on the time frames that I'm trying to set right now for your own apprehension of how we celebrate our Christmas in our Slavic world. Anyway, so guys, I want to bring something, want it to be related to something, not particularly random about nothing, as I'm doing really like, in decent way, I believe, right now. So I kind of shook some dust from my papers that lay on my left here. I'm pointing out, and it's not seen on camera. I'm pointing out my left finger right now. So those papers, they all relate to some work in process pieces. I'm an entrepreneur, and I value my entrepreneurial spirit, which means work fine within an unsettled yet conditions. Finally, to the full extent, and you should be comfortable in that environment. I'm comfortable within that environment, with having not clear all the things, with having not clear all the things that's going to happen. That's how we, I don't know, how I grasp my entrepreneurial, the whole thing of my entrepreneurship. And if you're comfortable enough to work within uncertain yet conditions, then that means that you're entrepreneur to the full extent. And I'm entrepreneur. I can call myself that way. So guys, kind of shook the dust from my papers, literally blew, and the dust fell on my floor. It's like separation. I don't want to wipe it or whatever. It just will dissolve into nothing with time. I check it, it works. So anyways, my self-deprecating humor. I'm not a bad guy here, not wanting to clean up my place. Just very lazy as a regular man would be probably. And I did what? I kind of reshuffled them, and I put them on their new places around the layout that they were previously, almost like 80% on their previous places. But some paper is now sticking out down from the other ones. It depicts, it's written there some idea that I wrote maybe a year ago. It's not an accidental thing that just by accident this paper protrudes outwards from the stack of other papers, and it brings up or leads up some idea again to my mind to be probably pursuing this idea, as I've been pondering on that point for a long while. Now I have a clear picture that no any thing happens accidentally. Everything happens. If I have this plan written on this little piece of paper and it's right in front of my own eyes right now, then I should follow that plan. I will. So, and I kind of reshuffle them or put them on the new places, new old places, let's put it this way. So, and I kind of rejiggered my plans slightly in my head, and that allowed my whatever brain cells to operate better, because I reshuffled those ideas and I combined them, and I finally ended up with making something not necessarily utterly new out of all those corny, probably all the ideas that were stacked or then sit on my working table or on my left side, or then it's not again seen on the camera. So, and this little paper that brought me that new all the idea that I've been pondering on, those ideas not clear yet what to pursue, and now I'm clear what I'm going to be doing in the nearest in a short run. I should say, guys, if you understood something or anything or everything that I said, that probably means that I've been good in my American, and probably also means that you're Native American. Then if you are out there, my fellow, my counterpart Native American, because I'm trying to dissolve it into Native American English, and part of my brain resides in those American entities and spaces and business channels and Bloomberg and CNN and all these stuff that all combined together to fully comprise my fluency American profile. So guys, I got it all again. Stay due to my channel. Don't fucking even think about switching this shit off. I'm not alive anymore. And if you're still with me, then I applaud you for doing so. Be good. Congratulations with our Christmas, Slavic world Christmas. Don't get offended for celebrating this from your standpoint. Might be slightly delayed, but it's our culture, and I respect our culture. So guys, got it all again. So do the my channel. Thanks again for being with me tonight. And still fucking over approximate American. Be good, and I'm saying that and shit and flat that goes to violence lines that I don't see any fucking reason of not being good all the time. Be good, and again, stay tuned. Thanks again for being with me tonight. Keep rest. Bye. See you all around, guys and gals. Be good. Night.